check that out. We've got ourselves a first Cartoon Hoppy. Hey guys, welcome back to another video where today we're starting off in the Smiling Critters RP. As you can see, we've got a bunch of us all lined up, ready for the video because we've got something really exciting. And yes, whoever wins this little competition will win 100,000 playcoins. Yes, that is a whole bunch of playcoins, which if we check over here, you can see there's only a few people that have got kind of that amount. And if I scroll down, yeah, there's less so. So this is a lot of money, which I can see people going, OMG, 100k. Yes, so much money right now, which is going to be quite easy to win. And to be honest, what we're going to be doing is very quickly checking out what we need to draw. Yes, that's it. The key thing, we've got a competition of who can draw the best version of a Cartoon Hoppy. Now, we've got a fantastic game to do this in. And guys, if you're watching this right now, I need you to vote on who you think is the best drawing by the end of the video. So make sure you stick to the end to see which one's the best and also who wins the competition. So let's very quickly head over to the school where we're going to find our kind of character to draw. At this point, you will see we are now in the school. And yes, just a heads up, while I'm recording this right now, there's been no new updates or tweaks yet. So don't worry, you're not missing anything. But if I head to here, scroll down, and we get ourselves the cartoon plushie. So obviously, this one looks a little bit different to the Cartoon Hoppy. By that, I mean it's got a little zip up the middle, and it's got a little name tag on the right-hand side. But we are looking to make the Cartoon Hoppy version, so it will look a little bit different to this. And yes, we have a picture to reference, which I will show you on the screen right now. So as you can see, we're going to have about 4 or 5 of us. I can't count. I actually think it's genuinely 6 in this competition. So guys, when you're ready, let us all launching into the next game with rockets. Yeah, look at us go. Wow. Okay, and just like that, we've made it into the next game. Well, actually, probably the game we're going to spend most of the time in at this point to see who wins this little competition. So if I can get you guys to line up, let's see who is in this little competition to win 100,000 playcoins. So I can see we've got ourselves Quackers, Hugo, Sage, Twisted, and Newbie. And I'm going to partake as well, but clearly I'm not going to win, so it doesn't matter about the coins. I just want to draw my version of Cartoon Hoppy. So are you guys ready for this little competition? So what we're going to do is have a 30-minute timer, as you'll see on the screen, and this will tick by while we get our draw on. So to start this off, we're going to hit the draw button, and as you can see, we have got a very basic canvas, which actually on this particular game, you have the ability to separate components of the body, and there is a reason for this, which I'm very excited to show you by the end of the video. So I think we'll try with a size 2 with this on, and we need to give ourselves like a little bit of a lighter green, or actually, this is the body. I want to try and make this extra fancy and try and make effectively a body part that is separate from everything else. So I think if I do this like so, I think that's a good start for the body. And then we'll move over to the arms and the legs. So the arm number 1 is going to come a bit like this, I think. So we go across with open fingers. Remember, we have ourselves a reference, and I'm really hoping that this looks as good as I can possibly make it, because in case you didn't know, I can't draw very well. In fact, this is going to be hopefully one of my better drawings. But anyway, we've done the arms. Let's move on to the legs next, which is not too dissimilar to what we just done. So let's do this and then spread it around, a bit more flat-footed. And honestly, I think I've done that a little bit wrong, but you know what? I will stick with it. It will do. But hey, there we go. We've got ourselves the body, which as you see highlights, you've got the arms, and we've got the legs outlines. This is just the outlines done so far. So now we need to focus on the head. This is where most of the details are going to go for sure. I might even have to scale it down to 1 pixel for this. So let's see what we can do from here. I want her to have a really big face, just like we see. So you got like little tufts here, which you can see on the reference picture. And then from here, we kind of go in and then up to the massive ears. Look at this. I tell you what, having this ability to have it mirrored is really, really helpful. Look at that.
Nice.
Now we've done that in the outlines, what I want to do is start focusing on the eyes, I suppose. So let's see if I can, as we're focused on the head, add a bit more to it. So let's just do this. Yeah, okay. And then we've got the ginormous mouth, which I clearly didn't leave enough room for, so we'll do that. And then head round following. Yeah, okay. I kind of get it. I feel like it should have got a bit higher up to here, but just doing that gives us the nose we need. So, in theory, as we have a quick look at my little my sketch at the moment, I think this works pretty well. So I'm just going to add some eyebrows here, and then at this point, well, I think with the head, we can start adding some color and some details. Like, for example, we have the tongue that's inside, like this. So I don't know how we're going to make that work, but I'm going to do some very minor details on this, and I'll catch you in a second. So welcome back. As you can see, we've done some minor detail. We've added the outlines for the ears, and I've added the necklace, and I've redone the mouth just a little bit to make it look a little bit more sensible, but don't get me wrong, it probably still looks really silly. But actually, what I need to do is add a piece to the body. I completely forgot about this, but if I add in, so we add the necklace. Yep, looking pretty good. Okay, sweet. So let's start adding some color because I have a feeling others are nearly done. In fact, if I just do this, how is everyone else doing at the moment? Are you guys nearly done? So I can see Newbie is saying that he has to do the outline and add the necklace. Quackers is restarting. Oh dear, I hope he hasn't got too long to wait because of that. We've also got Hugo's basically done and waiting for us. I don't know how he's done it so quick, to be honest. Sage just looks like a goblin. I'm really interested to see that, to be honest. And Twisted is nearly done. Okay, so because these guys are pretty much getting there, I need to kind of get my butt into gear and effectively head back into my drawing and finish this up. So I think the next thing we'll tackle is adding basically the inside of the eyes. They're a little bit on the dark side, and at the moment I haven't got that. So let's see if we can use this to simply... Oh, wow, this is going to be a big old set of eyes, which I just need to simply do that. And then add a little white dot at this point. So go into the middle, go to the white, and... surprise! Yeah! Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. As my basic drawing goes, that's pretty good. And I just need to add a bit of a nose like that. Now, obviously, inside of his mouth, he's got a bit of a pinky tongue, right? Just a bit of a pinky tongue. So I think that works quite well. And see if we can replicate that with one at the moment. So let's just do this and then head down. Okay, that works. That's pretty good. Yeah, okay, I'll take that. That's a bit of a win for me. And then we need to start coloring in the ears and the other bits with color shortly. But the next thing I'll do on the body is quite important, which is... So this here, we need to go across, down, and then effectively make it a bit bigger.
Perfect.
And then a bit smaller. Okay, so what I've learned here is I cannot draw very well, but it is doing all right. It's doing all right. So here we go. We've got the lightning bolt in place. I think now we just start focusing on the colors. So we're going with the darker greens, which I can see is on the arms, like so. I've just realized by doing it this way, yeah, it's going to go over the black lines, which is a bit of a shame, and that's my fault. So now doing that, I think that now gives us the ability to paint this in. This is when it starts getting exciting. I've got enough paint. I just need to up the color. Let's see what damage we can do. And now we're adding a bit of color. This is when it gets exciting because it simply starts to become like the real thing. Although at this point, I'm sure you guys are yelling at your screens that you could do better. And honestly, I'm sure you could. So now we've done those. We just move on to the ear, the hands even. I've just done the ears, and yes. Fortunately, this bit doesn't take too long, which means, guys, we're actually almost done. And I'm genuinely interested to see how the other guys have done theirs, because we're all using the same reference picture to try and draw something that is this. I'm wondering what theirs looks like compared to mine. I mean, I wish I made the head a bit bigger. Okay, so I think that does the job. Let's get the last color, which is a lighter green. Bit like this one here. Paint the rest of it. And then, guys, I will show you what it looks like when we do our little... I suppose showcase at this point. So remember to get ready to vote for your favorites in 3, 2, 1. Oh, so as you can see, we have literally 4 minutes left to go. And these guys look like they're ready. Sage, are you ready? He's got a shocked face above his head, but he says he's ready. Quackers, Twisted, and Hugo. Are you guys ready? I can see Quackers is ready. I can see Hugo's ready. Twisted is currently drawing. So maybe he's doing some final touches. And I assume some of these guys maybe had a little problem like I did. And yes, you didn't see what it was, but you're about to see it. And you might end up laughing a little bit. But honestly, it is well worth it for the 100k play coins. And newbies are all the way over here. So these guys are all ready. I'm ready at this point. He's finished. Yeah, this means we can get ready to, well, showcase what we got. So everyone, can you line up with a nice gap in between you? Prettiest of pleases. Okay, so everyone is lined up, as you can see behind me. And yes, you will see my one as well, don't you worry. But let's start with the furthest on the right, which is Hugo waving at us. And Hugo, could you become your drawing of Cartoon Hoppy? Wow, check that out. We've got ourselves a first Cartoon Hoppy. Now, this is pretty cool, and I like the detail we can see with the lightning bolt. He's actually thought about the little intricate bits, and also you can see much of his outline still, which is pretty awesome. So next up on the list is Quackers, and let's see what he's got for us. I'm sure it's going to be a surprise. He's saying that his is the best. Well, guys, you need to let me know in the comments below if it's true. So honestly, this is overall really well. I'm surprised he's managed to make the arms and legs move on their own, and the face, the detail to the face is just on point. I mean, I've got to say, he's managed to keep the outlines pretty solid. So overall, these two are what we've got. Let's see what's next with Sage. Can you show us your Cartoon Hoppy? Mine might look like a goblin. Guys, I'm really excited to see what this goblin Hoppy is gonna look like. Bear in mind, we needed to use this as a reference, and this is what it became. That is crazy. Look at the size of their head and the body. What? I love this. So I love the fact we've got 3 Cartoon Hoppies of very different styling, and they all work really well. So Newbie has just become his version of Cartoon Hoppy. Let's see how detailed this is. And the reveal shall happen when he spins. Oh, wow. Check that out. He just says, okay. But honestly, he's added shading with the He spent way too long on this. Honestly, that's really good. So honestly, out of the 4 so far, they're all really good. Quackers is clearly the best. He said that. And saying that might be the winner. He went overtime. That's cheating. Oh, no, Quackers. We all had 30 minutes to draw. I mean, these are all really good so far. But we got 2 more to go, which obviously next is Twisted. Come on, Twisted. Show us your Cartoon Hoppy, as we've got these 4 so far. What the? That is definitely a Cartoon Hoppy that I will remember. I mean, I think they're meant to be ears at this point, but they look like tusks. Maybe it's just a really angry Hoppy at this point. But overall, I think this is pretty cool. He's added the different depths of like color, and the outline's pretty solid. Which this leaves 1 more before we find the victor. And you know whose that is? Check it out. And whee, look at this. We've got my version of the Cartoon Hoppy as well, and I can see that some bits don't work very well. Clearly, I've put some layers and paint in the wrong place, but overall, I've got Quackers going is, ooh, I traced it. I didn't trace it. How do you think I traced this? People are saying it's traced. How is it traced? Okay, I got Hugo saying 10 out of 10. That's something, he likes it. But everyone else is saying that I'm a cheater somehow. How is this cheating? Look at this. I literally just followed what I saw, right? We all had the same picture, but that doesn't matter. I'm not part of the competition. Guys, let me know in the comments below who you think has the best Cartoon Hoppy, and I'm going to choose one that I think will win this round this time. I think it was Newbie's one. I think it's this one here. So, Newbie, congratulations. You've won the 100k play coins. And look at him. He's going, yeah, he's so excited. What is that over there in the background? That doesn't look like Hoppy. Wait, what the? He's just become some... I don't even know what that is. This is Hoppy, and I can see Sage is trying to beat it up with some kind of beanstalk weapon. I don't even know anymore. Oh, wait, we got Dog Day here as well? What is going on with this place? This is meant to be a Hoppy drawing, but people had time to make others? And wait, what the? Twisted has launched a nuke. I can see it in the background. Oh, dear. This is probably the perfect time to say, hit the like button, subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next video. Bye!